Okay, so example number 5, this is kind of interesting because we were just, and we're still in the middle of, in our physics class, dealing with angular speed and angular momentum and all that stuff. So example number 5 is an angular speed problem. Let me read it to you out loud first. It says that Albert's truck has wheels that are 36 inches in diameter. If the wheels are rotating at 630 revolutions per minute, find the truck's speed in miles per hour. So we have his truck speed, his truck had a diameter of 36 inches. All right, so the diameter is equal to 36 inches. And it has a revolution 630 revolutions per 1 minute. Okay? And we want to figure out what it is with regards to miles per hour is what they want us to do. So this is really a conversions problem. And they give us a little clue. They said, hey, look, if you could figure this out, 18 inches is equal to about 1 radian. And that's because the radius is 18 inches, right? You guys realize that if the diameter is 36 inches, the radius is 18 inches. So the textbook kind of gave us that information. So we want to convert this to miles per hour. Okay? So the first thing that I want to do is I want hour on the bottom here. 1 hour. Right? So how many minutes is that?
60.
Yeah, that's 60 minutes. Let me get my little calculator out of the way here. Whoops. And let me slide this over. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to, I wrote this a little too big. Let's make this a little smaller. So I've got 630 revolutions. Oops. My smartboard's working better today. Per minute. And I need it miles per hour. So I'm going to put the hour here, and there's 60 minutes in an hour. Now, 1 revolution, do you guys remember this from our physics? I need to convert revolution to some sort of degrees or radian measure. So I'm going to put revolution here on the bottom. 1 revolution is equal to what in radians? How many radians is that? Angle measure. 1 revolution of the tire. So if I start at this point here, and I make 1 full revolution, what is that? 2 pi, right? So 1 revolution is equal to 2 pi radians. Oh, the middle of the smartboard's acting goofy today. I spoke too soon. Now look, here's what they gave me. They gave me this information that said 18 inches is equal to 1 radian. So I'm going to cancel this radian thing out by putting 18 inches here. What do I need on top, though? Feet, right? Or miles. Miles per hour. So now I need 1 foot is equal to 12 inches, right? Does that make sense? And it looks like I did not judge accordingly. So I need to take all of this and maybe slide it over a little bit. Whoops. Whoops, not that. There we go. Give myself a little room there. So we got 630 revolutions per 1 minute. And then way down here, I need to put, I need it to be in miles. So I'm going to say 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. Okay? Now, I apologize for the middle of the smartboard acting a little goofy. It's kind of difficult to read. But revolutions cancels with revolutions. Minutes cancels with minutes. Radians cancels with radians. Inches cancels with inches. And feet cancel with feet. So I got a bunch of numbers on the top and a bunch of numbers on the bottom. Okay? So I just need to plug that in my calculator, really. So to plug that in the calculator, I have 630 times 60 times 2 pi times, what else did we have up there? 18. And then we're done for the top. So that's a really big number, and that gets divided by, that gets divided by 12 times 5,080. So we're going to bring this up here, and I'm going to divide that answer by, in parentheses, 12 times 5,280, like that. So I get 67.47. That seems reasonable. 67.47. Now, what units am I left with? Miles per hour. Okay? Any questions? Does that make sense?